Peace, peace. What's going on? This is Eddie Leonard, just checking in. It's been interesting. Everybody who's been with me on this bit of a audio journey over the past year kind of understands that this is a bit of kind of like a personal visual studio diary where I can just think about what I'm going through creatively and share process a little bit. And one of the things I've been doing lately is I've been selling gear, getting rid of things that don't necessarily fit perfectly or don't have a purpose or direct use in my studio, and going back to just sort of the craft of sampling and a little bit more minimal, beat production and getting creative with limitations. So one of the things I've been doing is actually going out and sampling again. And maybe it's because I live in the Bay Area, but when you go out to record stores now, the cost has gone up quite a bit. I used to love the dollar bins. The dollar bins were my favorite. You go and you get pretty good finds. Just stuff that people either don't know about or just throwing out. But nowadays the dollar bins are like $5 bins. And even those, a lot of those records are real scratched up and almost unusable. Even at thrift stores and, kind of garage sales and flea markets. So instead of digging in the crates, I've actually been digging in the CDs. And I just came back from Creative Reuse and Urban Ore up here in, North Oakland, Berkeley area. And came upon some gems, I think, and here's the thing. When you're going through and digging for CDs are kind of going through this in-between period right now where they're kind of like trash. Nobody cares about CDs. Most people who own CDs, they just see them as physical space. They want to get rid of their physical media. They have them ripped or they have them streaming. So for the most part, people are throwing away CDs. So if you go into a thrift store, a Goodwill, a Salvation Army, chances are you're going to see mountains of CDs, and they're going to be as cheap as 50 cents, maybe up to like $2 or $3. So I've been taking advantage of that because I'm a hoarder and I also like sampling. And I also believe, going back to a video that I did a few months back or several months back now about sampling, digging in the crates versus digging in the clouds. And the thing is, that video opened my eyes up a bit because of the responses. There were so many people, mostly people younger than me, who have never actually gone out and really cared about digging for vinyl. Like they don't care about, the real Isaac Hayes record. They, you pull it up on YouTube and sample it. And I kind of dig that, in some ways. I'm not hating on any of that. I mean, I love the physical experience of going out, finding a record, bringing it back, sampling it. Like, it just creates a little bit more of a connection because it's harder to do. But, you can't hate on the ease of pulling something up, grabbing the drums, moving on to the next, pulling some more stuff, grabbing some chords, pulling up something else, grabbing some strings. Like, it's just, that's how it works. And whatever works for you is what you should do. But the reason I bring all of this up is to say that CDs are extremely affordable right now. I got this stack right here for about $15, and it's about 14 CDs. So that's pretty good, about $1 each. This stack here, I just found on the street. Somebody was just giving them away. We got some George Duke, Marion Meadows, Earl Klugh, Wes Montgomery, Shirley Horn, Best of Isaac Hayes, Laurie Anderson. Decent records, So, yeah, I'm honestly just here saying this is a new phase. I'm actually going to be sampling straight from these CDs into the S950 or the Yamaha, the SU700, which I've been having a lot of fun with lately. And getting back to the craft of just playing with samples, finding short, new sounds that I can manipulate and hopefully compose new kind of rhythmic grooves in ways that I haven't really thought of before. So yeah, digging in the crates is supposed to be affordable. It's supposed to be a democratized medium. It's supposed to be about using what you have. Since records have gotten so expensive, it's kind of like yo, use what you can use, I might as well go on YouTube and pull things up, but I kind of still like the physical experience of finding CDs. So that's what I'm doing.